Britney and I got to do a lot of press together, and we had a lot of fun together during this time.
You really took her to her first
I
nightclub.
did. I think I did. I saw that she was just surrounded by people, never able to break free. She was underage and young, and I feel really guilty about that still to this day. I am the cool girl. I got to be the cool girl, which I was not in high school. I need to lose 20 pounds, but I would do it. I wish I was 40 again. Hey, I'm Melissa Joan Hart, and this is my E.T. retrospective.
The character Clarissa, when she talks to the camera, the kids kind of feel like she's talking to them.
I'm like a baby. I have no makeup on. Oh my gosh. The bangs.
I think you should know a few things about me.
I feel like with Clarissa, it was probably the closest to my real personality. And on the show, I was wearing big baggy t-shirts, lots of layers. There's a lot of stress. I want to say more so now on kids. At least I was able to kind of grow up in this place where I felt safe and sheltered and in a good way. And not like I'm looking for likes, I'm looking for follows. I had a pager at the time. You know, I didn't have a flip phone or anything.
We're doomed. I guess we're gonna have to get jobs.
These are my Sabrina the Teenage Witch days. Okay, fun fact, the magic book just sold at auction, I found out, for a couple $1,000s, I think.
You've got my doll. It's kind of strange.
I was really freaked out by this doll.
Listen, the problem you got, it's on your mortal side.
Oh, Usher. I forgot he was on the show.
Solve it, gotta look deep.
I do not remember this. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, this show was like an international huge hit that still lives on 30 years later. So it's, I mean, definitely life-changing beyond. It let me buy my first house at 21 years old and put me in a position of being able to hire people and travel the world and just, you know, not only change my life, but change my family's life. I mean, the thing about Sabrina is it came about because my mother was my manager throughout my career. She found the comic book of Sabrina. We made the TV movie first with Ryan Reynolds, and during the movie, she was like, this should be a series. And the whole time, everyone's like, okay, all right. And even me, I was like, all right, Mom, it's gonna be a series. And she went in the editing bay and cut it up into a little sizzle reel, took it to the networks and got 3 offers in the room. So, you know, and that doesn't really happen in this industry. But then we did 163 episodes, an animated show, and like all this franchising and 2 more movies.
Here we are. Let's see. Here's a couch.
I've always been a jeans and t-shirt girl. People were now interested in it was like, you know, stars, they're just like us stuff. And so going shopping, that was like kind of a newer thing, that like a camera crew's going with you shopping for furniture.
I think there are certain things that happen all the time where I'm kind of like, wow, okay, I'm not gonna be able to go back to that store again, or I'm not gonna be able to go out to Disney World again without, you know, bodyguards.
Sabrina was like the first time, and I'm glad I was older when it really happened, when people started to really recognize me so I could be more mature.
Not one step further until you sign my yearbook.
Oh, my days as the yearbook girl and can't hardly wait. Oh, I wish I could fit in that dress now. I was shooting this at night while shooting Sabrina during the day, and I was exhausted, and I got really beat up in one scene that got cut. I think I introduced Jennifer Love Hewitt to B12 vitamins at the time, and she thought I was drugging her. But I was like, no, I swear, this is natural, and it'll just help us feel a little more awake.
Yeah, you know you like it.
Yeah, drive me crazy. I need to show my kids this movie. They think I'm so uncool. If they watch this, maybe they think I was cool, maybe. I am the cool girl. I got to be the cool girl, which I was not in high school. When I was working for Fox, I was a little bit of a diva at this time because I was like riding high with Sabrina. And I said, look, if I'm gonna do this movie for you, Fox, there's 2 things. I wanna pick the poster and I wanna be in a music video. Stone Temple Pilots, that was more my jam than the Britney, I was kinda like, really? You're putting me in a pop video? But it fit for the movie. Britney and I got to do a lot of press together, and we had a lot of fun together during this time.
You really took her to her first
I
nightclub.
did. I think I did, yeah. I saw that she was just surrounded by people, never able to break free. And I was like, hey, wanna come? I would go to a club every night. I loved dancing and I loved going out. But I also knew to be responsible and like when to stop and when only one drink and all these things. And she was underage and young, but I just was like, let's go out. We're just gonna go out and have some fun. And I feel really guilty about that still to this day because I should have known better being a big sister.
Have you reached out to Britney at all or reconnected at all?
I saw her when she was doing her Vegas residency a few years back, but she was doing her show. So, you know, it was a quick hello backstage and that was it.
This is my first bridal shower, and everything's pink, and it's set up so beautifully, and I can't believe it's all for me.
I did a lot of press when I got married. We did our wedding as a reality show. They had actually asked us to be the newlyweds, and we didn't want to do that, so we created our own show around it.
Are you gonna show me your house, little guy?
We're ready to show you our house.
Great,
Come on
let's
in.
do it.
We had to do a home tour with you.
Oh, this is with the babies. I didn't remember that I did this, that I toured the house.
And we had a special correspondent at this time.
Is that Chris
Yes, Kris Jenner.
Jenner? Shut up. I think I remember her showing up and being a little like, oh, it's Kim Kardashian's mom. You know, like,
Yeah.
it wasn't like Kris Jenner yet.
Girl after my own heart.
I got my Jimmy Choo
Get
collection
it?
here.
Girl after my own heart.
You're cute.
So funny, I still have all those shoes only because I bought them on Sabrina days and I will not get rid of anything. I am a hoarder. I think the difference between a hoarder and a collector is space. Oh, my days on Dancing with the Stars. I loved it. I loved it, but I hated it. This is the very first time I ever left my children. Ah, that big split. Oh, I want to do that split again.
No, Dancing with the Stars called you back for like an all-stars season. You do it?
I need to lose 20 pounds, but I would do it.
Oh, look, a lucky penny. That's a good sign.
Melissa and Joey was such a great time in my life. We just want to give someone out there a laugh that needs it.
that needs
and
it.
that's what we're here for. We're here just to entertain. We're here just to make people smile.
Could a Melissa and Joey reboot happen?
Oh, I wish, but I don't think so. That network doesn't even exist anymore. That production company doesn't exist anymore. I think Melissa and Joey would be a tough thing to do.
How old's mommy?
We were with you for your 40th birthday.
And there's my hot husband. Oh, you have the footage of my husband singing to me. I can't find that. Oh, my 40th. I thought I was so old. I wish I was 40 again. So the doctors told the courts to call you. So The Bad Guardian is my new movie on Lifetime, coming out May 18th. And it was really exciting. Like reading the script, it was very captivating. This is happening all across the country where people are losing family members to guardianships, to these permanent guardianships that judges put in place to protect the person, usually seniors. I mean, we know as Britney or Wendy Williams having guardianships that are, causing conflict. But in a lot of cases, it's families who lose a senior family member. And in the movie, I'm a mom whose father gets kind of taken into the hospital and then put in a guardianship, and there's no way to get him out. I hope that people will learn from it and see there is corruption and be really careful if they do find a guardianship for a family member. I think that it'll keep you on the edge of your seat where you're like, wait, this can happen? This happens? It's a little eye-opening. It's just funny. I watch some of the old stuff and I'm like, wow, yeah, this was really exciting. Thank you.
Is there any advice you'd go back and give to that young lady in the first clip?
I think she was doing all right. I think she's okay. I would tell her to sit up straight, but maybe better eye contact. I don't know, but she was trying to figure it all out, and I think she did a good job.